Hello, friends, family, loved ones, subscribers, and viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to make something a little bit unusual. If you are not used to having food that does not come from a grocery store, especially a meat product, you may want to turn away and turn off now. This is my warning. This is a working homestead. We raise animals here, and we give them the best life we can, and we love them, and we cuddle them, and then sometimes we eat them. So, warning, if you don't want to see any of that, turn off. Today we are making rabbit. We've already cleaned it, aged it. It's been in the freezer since March 9th. So now I'm going to show you a recipe. And it's really easy to cook rabbit. It's pretty much the same thing as cooking a chicken. You even season them the same way quite often. This is a take from a chicken recipe I used to make. Lemon rosemary chicken. Not sure why I quit making it, but I'm going to make it with rabbit today. Now, my rabbits are very loved. And I cuddle them, and you just wouldn't believe how much I love them. And part of that for me is food. And plus I'm learning. I'm learning how to ration the food and figure out how much food to give and da-da-da-da-da. My rabbits are a little bit fattier, a whole lot fattier than they should be because I was overfeeding. I've cut back because, like I said, I'm still learning. I don't even know if this is a full year I've had rabbits yet. We're getting close to it though. So, we work as a team, Tim and I do, when it comes to taking care of them. So, back on March 9th, we cleaned this rabbit, and we washed them, and aged them, and washed them, and aged them. And I'm going to do that one more time, okay, just so you know that you have to rinse your rabbits. Anything like that, our chickens, I rinse. Okay, I'm not giving you the full rinse. I rinsed it again before I turned on the camera. You know how to rinse it. So, you just rinse it real good. Make sure that there's no fur or anything. Okay, that was fat, that was not fur. But anyways, after you've done all of that, you put it in your roaster. All right. And since my rabbits are so fatty, and rabbits aren't supposed to be this fatty, you don't need to put any fat in. I just sprinkle it with lemon juice. Make sure there's some in the bottom. That's maybe a quarter cup. Okay. And then I like to use both rosemary flakes and the rosemary, I'm not sure, guess the whole rosemary. And you just shake it till it's covered. And then rosemary leaves. I like to use both the flakes and the leaves. I think the leaves are just really pretty when you use those. Okay, and I love rosemary, so we have lots of rosemary on there. And of course, you know us, we love our garlic. So I'm going to get some nice sized garlic cloves here. And we're going to smash them up. Okay. That's two, and I think I'm gonna do one little one here too. Okay. I did the one little one mainly because I knew I had lots of garlic still in here. I do have a little plastic thing that helps pull the garlic out. But this stuff from the inside, I'm just going to scrape into the bottom of my roaster. Okay. Now, if you don't have garlic cloves, of course, you can use garlic powder. And even if you have them, you can sprinkle a little bit more. Okay. And then we want some water in there because we don't want it to dry out. So I put about 2 cups of water, and I will watch that because now I'm going to slow roast this at about 250 degrees for several hours, and I will let you know how that goes. Of course, the full recipe, the temperature, the time, everything will be in the description. We're actually going to eat this tomorrow, not today, but I wanted to get it ready today because I have a swap meet for my chicks and my rabbits and eggs and everything that I'm going to tomorrow. So I wanted to get this ready so that way tomorrow when we come home, I just have to whip up our side dishes and warm this up, okay? So I'm going to put it in the oven at about 250 for probably about 4 or 5 hours tonight. We'll see. I will have the full time and everything and pictures along the way. I will check on it periodically to make sure it's not browning too much. If it looks like it's browning too much, I'll just flip it. Make sure that there's water in it. If the water is dissipating, I'll add some more water to it. And that's it. That's pretty easy peasy. If you don't do rabbit, you can try it with a domestic chicken. Go buy a chicken from the grocery store. I have never had wild rabbit. I have never cooked wild rabbit. I do not know if wild rabbit is done the same way as domesticated, raised rabbits. These were 14 weeks old, I believe, 18 weeks old when they were butchered and put in the freezer. All right. We'll see you later, alligators. It'll just be a couple seconds for you. Here we go. Rosemary, garlic, lemon, roasted rabbit is ready. Like I said yesterday, we were going to be doing all kinds of things this morning. So that's why I started it yesterday. And cooked it about 4 hours on low, just like you would in a slow cooker, but instead in my oven. I just warmed up a can of French cut green beans and made some macaroni and cheese, the white cheddar stuff, because I don't do the orange dyes. So this is my plate. Doesn't that rabbit leg look wonderful? Let's get it. Oh! I left the burner on. Oops, and the macaroni was still in there. Okay. That's my flub for the day. Leaving the macaroni already mixed up on the stove top to crisp up my pan. Okay. I should have got a knife out. Okay, let's try it out. Tastes like rosemary, garlic, chicken to me. And I think the macaroni and cheese and the green beans will just taste just fine with it. They go together just fine. So, rabbit is yummy. All right, friends, family, loved ones, subscribers, and viewers, you know the drill. Last I looked, we only needed like 5 people or less to get to the giveaway. Like, subscribe, share, notification bell, da 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 da. See you soon.